gonna just be right now back to a new Sly 4 stream, and if you're in this last one, definitely go and check it out. And yes, we have gotten all of the treasures. I went and gotten all of the treasures. And also, yeah, we've gotten 7 of the 11 masks in this episode. The 40 thieves, and we got all of the of the clue bottles too. So we're able to get the vault. We are able to get the vault. And yes, also I went ahead and of course did the whole arcade area in this episode as well. I went ahead and did too. So I should be able to open the vault with with Salim. So how's everybody doing? Yeah, here we go. And I can't remember what that's actually used for. The Guru's staff pace that we got. I saw what the others are used for. I'm not sure about that one.
Okay, Salim. We know that Decibel has a panther somewhere in that tower. Trying to go through the palace itself would be impossible. Luckily, this carpet shop is going to save us the trouble.
Ah, yes. Honest Hassan's Carpets. He owns many shops, but he is not so honest. Trust me. In fact, we used to run a flying carpet scam where he would pretend to be...
Kind of pressed for time here.
Fine. Please continue.
So, according to my diagrams, the shop is connected to the tower. There's a vent system on the side of the building. All you have to do is crawl through the vents, and it will lead you straight into the shop. From there, you can make your way through the shop's interior to the tower.
You make it sound so easy. I would like to see you crawl through vents when you are my age.
Talk to you inside the shop. Good luck.
I mean, yeah, to be true, I would like to... I can't imagine what it would be like for him crawling around on his knees, during his age. I would not be able to imagine what it would be like. So yeah, we just need the mask now. We got 88% on that, and 100% on all the others. Thankfully, you just have to get the trophies once.
I wonder if this Bentley will have me jumping through hoops next. First, I grab the rope. Then I press the R2 button to climb up or down like lightning.
Oh.
Wait, this room doesn't match my blueprint. It must have been renovated recently. Give me a minute to figure this out.
Oh, by Aladdin's beard. Do you not know that rule number 37 in the Thieves' Handbook is expect the unexpected, foresee the unforeseen, predict the unpredictable?
Keep your turban on. My sonar readings show an old passageway through a cave system beneath the floor. Let's see. Massive payload, angle of incidence, relative humidity divided by 2. Got it. Salim, if we could drop that pallet of carpet to the corner, it should smash a hole in the floor straight through to the caverns below.
We? It seems that I will be doing all the work.
How about we just talk when you reach the passageway?
I mean, it is true, though. It's more like Salim's doing the job, more of the work.
Snakes! Why did it have to be snakes?
That is true, though. If you think about it. And hopefully, my friend, you're doing well. If you are now watching, and your mom and your nanny and all of your other family's doing well too.
Oh, if only I had a magic lamp, I would wish for this job to be over.
Whoa, those are some
And everybody else that is
scorpions.
tuning in.
Nasty. You probably just want to avoid them, but destroying those nesting mounds will clear them out. Keep moving forward and you should reach the base of the tower.
Like, so many.
Shall I bring you back some scorpions, Bentley? They taste just like chicken.
No thanks. I'm trying to cut back.
I mean, do they taste like chicken? I wouldn't have no clue.
Keep going, Celine. The tower entry point is just above your current position.
Like, for real, I would not know if it actually does taste like chicken.
Alright, Celine, you're in. Now you just have to make your way to the top of the tower.
Of course, climbing. My favorite.
I don't see an access point, but that lever looks worth investigating. And be careful not to stir up the scorpion nests in here.
Yeah, it's definitely best to destroy the scorpion nest first. It's definitely worth destroying the nest first. Get rid of all these scorpions. Because you know these things are going to be a pain. Yeah, I thought might as well go ahead and get all those too. For the coins. Wow, completely mess. It's fun though.
I would much rather be riding a camel with 3 humps.
Wait for the guy to put his flashlight down.
A thousand thank yous once again for this most excellent idea.
Okay, here's where one of the masks is. Yeah, there's where the mask is, but we gotta take out these guards, of course. Yeah, we gotta take out these guards first. I can get the loot from this guy, too. I'll go and get this guy too, because you know, don't want to be too careful. There you go. No, there's only. There was only one mask in this job with Salim.
At least this lucky fellow is getting some rest.
All this climbing for an old man like Salim. I mean, that was his specialty, though. Right, this was his specialty. climbing.
You're almost there.
Yeah, climbing was his specialty.
Just a little further. Your friend is in a kind of hypnotic trance. The strange sonic frequency modulations emitted by that device are causing it. I've seen this type of thing once before on a mission in Prague. But this is on a whole new level. Mind control by music. It's genius.
Evil
Well,
genius.
Evil genius.
Then all hope is lost.
No, we just need to disable the device before freeing him. But we have to proceed carefully, or we risk turning his brain into jelly.
What is this jelly?
Oh, sort of like baba ganoush or hummus, but fruity.
Ugh.
Exactly. Just give me a closer look at that thing so I can turn it off.
Of course, before we do that, get these coins in here. I wouldn't mind going to get these coins in here.
Great, Salim. I'll take it from here.
Got 90% of the mask. Okay, so we're back now with the, thankfully it autosaved though. Thankfully it autosaved before, you know,
Great, Salim.
before we got into the methane dough. Thankfully. I don't know what that was about. But we're back now. Very strange indeed. Just had to do a reset on the console. But again, thankfully when I loaded back onto the save file, it was where we needed to be. It just put us back where we needed to be to this section here. So thankfully I didn't have to reclimb the whole tower. Yeah, I thankfully didn't have to reclimb the whole tower. Very thankfully, though.
My brother, are you all right?
Oh, my head. Where am I?
You have been imprisoned, hypnotized, and compelled to create forgeries by that evil elephant. But I have freed you from her mesmerizing music. With, you know, some assistance.
That's nice. I'm hungry. Did you bring me anything to eat? Perhaps some nice roasted scorpion tails? Maybe some camel milk?
Amazing. I climb halfway to the stars to rescue you, and you expect camel milk? Why do I bother?
Yeah, what would you expect, Salim? What would you expect, personally? Go ahead and do this one with Bentley. Which, this trophy wasn't really that bad. When you have to destroy those those missile turbines, and without getting damage, without getting a single hit, or taking any damage with the RC chopper, that actually wasn't too bad.
Fly, this is going to get dicey. Security has definitely been beefed up. Those turrets are too well protected to attack directly. Ordinarily, I'd hack the security system, but that might take some time, and we need to hurry. There's no telling when Decibel might move the
And y'all can see I'm using Ratchet's Wrench. I managed to unlock.
What do you think of that?
Got Ratchet's Wrench I'm using.
Use some smoke and mirrors. Minus the mirrors.
Meaning...
I'll use the RC chopper to drop smoke bombs at strategic points, which should keep the turrets from seeing you. Then, since Salim knows this city like the back of his hand, he can guide you to a secure location.
Hopefully he's had his nap today.
Just make sure you get to a safe spot before the smoke clears, otherwise you're gonna be missile bait.
Again, doing Death's whole job without taking any damage, it wasn't that bad, to be honest.
I can drop smoke bombs with the R1 button, and boost my speed with the L1 button.
Yeah, it wasn't all that bad.
All right, Bentley. Bombs away.
How do you like that smoke signal? Nailed it! Look out below! Airfield! Bombs away!
Good job, Bentley.
Okay, Fly, it's all you!
Okay, Salim, we're on. Follow me closely, and don't fall behind. Don't worry about me. I'll be right on your tail.
The speed boost will get me out of trouble and away from enemy attacks.
Give me some cover, pal.
Talk about a smoke break.
A smoke break.
Oh yeah, right on the button. Right hit. How do you like that smoke signal? All right, it's go time, Fly.
Age before beauty. No, you mean wisdom before youth.
Would you two get going?
Just waiting on the wise guy, Bentley.
Wisdom before youth instead of age before beauty. I mean, I'm sure it was probably wisdom before youth before, but now it's, again, age before beauty.
Time for the smoke, buddy.
Nailed it! Bombs away! Airfield! Talk about a smoke break!
I'm not sure if that even hit it.
Right on target!
Yeah, I didn't even get it.
Oh yeah, right on the button! I'll talk about!
There you go.
This is it, Sly. The lion's just ahead.
Open sesame.
That outfit makes you a better thief, Sly, not a genie. Now, why don't you help me with this door?
Close sesame.
So you got lucky.
Whew. The stench in here is making my eyes water. I feel sorry for your friend. That Decibel is really cruel.
Well, unfortunately, that might be the lion's socks. He always hated doing laundry.
Oh, well, maybe she was just protecting her sense of smell.
Let me in, Sly.
Probably.
I can drop the ones and zeros on that thing. Stand back and let me work my hacking magic.
Very well. Just tried to protect her sense of smell. Never know, though. Of course, I would have gotten hit there.
Yes, I just made the stainless shell.
Yeah, all the girls that I've tried to talk to in person in the past, especially one that I really liked in the past, in my own homeschool meetings. She ended up leaving, and that really made me upset. Like, why do all of them have to, like, if I meet in person, have to move away or something? Like, that's what really bugs me. That's what really bugs me, having to move away from me. It really bugs me about women. So they have to do that to me. See, I don't really know a whole lot that I'm able to talk to in person now. To see in person. Sad to say. I have y'all. I'm very grateful for that. But again, when it comes to people in can see in person, I don't have much people. I don't have a whole lot of people, like women or anything. Just say. I'm not sure exactly how we would unlock the arcade in the final episode. I don't know if it'll be unlocked immediately, if we have to beat La Paradox first, or what.
Oh, I had a terrible nightmare. I was been charmed like a snake and could not break free. That was no nightmare, my friend. Salim, you were in my dream too. You brought me many delicious snacks.
What is with you guys and all the food?
Salim, who is this insolent bug? Oh, don't worry about him. He is a friend who helped rescue you. In fact, he is my assistant.
Assistant? What are you talking about?
Bye. Play along. You better have let people know what's going on anyway.
Great. It's gonna be a long day.
Oh, and don't forget what's left of that device slide. I'm almost done with a little invention of my own.
Yeah, being able to use Ratchet's wrench is just really cool, I would just say. Definitely wanted to activate that for sure. Alright, Murray. And this is where, I'm pretty sure, if I get the name right, if I think of the name right, where the last appearance of Clockwork is, or cameo area where Clockwork is. In the game.
Okay, Murray, the thief known as the Tiger is being held.
Yep, this is the one.
My data shows the interior is small, but well reinforced. Also, there don't appear to be any guards inside at the moment. I think this one is pretty straightforward. You and Sly go in through the front door. After that, your muscles should be enough to handle the situation.
No problem, Bentley. My mighty biceps are itching to go to work.
It's not as straightforward as it is, though, since, you know, we have that whole trap that they fall into. So it's not as straightforward as they thought.
Wow, he's right there. This is gonna be easier than taking pizza from a baby.
I think you mean candy, buddy.
Oh yeah, I love candy.
I think we need to be careful here, Murray. Something feels off.
Oh. Whoa.
Murray! Look out!
That was awesome! Right, Sly? Sly? Where are you, buddy?
I'm over here, Murray.
Hey, Sly, where are we?
I'm not sure, pal. It looks like we found the secret entrance to something.
This is where also another mask would be.
I'm there.
Bentley? I think you're breaking up.
Sly, I don't think I can get over this wall.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. And we seem to have lost the Benaki-Com link with Bentley. Don't worry. Let's just keep moving forward. Bound to be a way out around here somewhere.
Hey, Sly, I see some kind of weird switch up here. I'm gonna give it a try.
Go for it, pal. I'm kind of stuck right now anyway.
Yeah, I like that we get to navigate both with Murray and Sly.
Yes! The Murray's strength knows no bounds. Sly, there's some kind of whirly blade gizmo in my way. If I get any closer, it's gonna turn me into Hippo Burger.
Okay, Murray. Let me see if I can do something from my end.
So yeah, another mask in this area on this job. Not only another mask, but also, like I said, clockwork. Well, here. Let's turn into the thief outfit first. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it would just undo it for some reason. I don't know why. At least for the button. Okay, yeah, we're dead. I don't know why I felt jumping onto that would have been good. See? Like, not even pressing the button there. Something's with the button. See? Like, again, I'm gonna press it. I don't know what's with the button on the controller. Like, again, I'm not even pressing it. Something wrong with... Let's try hitting my hand on the controller. See if that would do anything. I don't know why I just did that. It's all fine though. Yeah, it seems like it worked. Seems like it worked there.
I hope that helps Murray out.
Great! Time to inflict my fists on that trap!
Literally, because say he could just break it down like that.
Uh-oh! Those sharks look as hungry as me!
Well, he ain't gonna get you, Murray. That's for sure.
I should take those cannons out first! This cannon is awesome!
Yeah, this part isn't all terrible, I would say.
Too easy!
Yeah, just don't accidentally overload the cannon, though. Again, it's It's not all that terrible, that part. It's just make sure you don't overload the cannon, of course. Don't overload the cannon.
Way to go, big guy. I'll meet you on the other side.
And it's funny that Murray drowned in the water, even though he's a hippo.
Oh, nuts! Another one of those annoying, spinny things. I'll have to wait for Sly.
And here, well, over here, is where another mask is. There you go. Okay, yeah, that was a fail. Well, at least it put us back here, so it's all fine. And yep, here's the area where we're going to be finding the last cameo of Clockwork
Sly, come
in the game.
Over!
Bentley, nice of you to join us.
Sly, are you and Murray alright? Something knocked out communication. Did you take a fall?
Sort of. It's a long story. But are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Wow. It's amazing, isn't it?
It sure is. I can't wait to...
Too bad you can't touch it.
Wait, what?
Sorry, Sly.
Yeah, that has to hurt for Sly.
You're going to alert the guard.
You can't touch any of that treasure.
Coins could do it. You need to leave this treasure alone. And don't forget to use Salim's outfit to navigate the trickier jumps.
Yeah, that has to hurt for Sly.
Sly, that priceless treasure is Sinbad's legendary goblet. History tells us it was recovered by your ancestor, Henrietta One-Eye Cooper, the famous
And there...
female
Oh,
pirate.
hang on.
But
Coin's in the
that
way.
was till the year 1616.
And there he is.
Taking it now could cause any number
Clockwork.
of anomalies to the time continuum and the Cooper timeline. You might even prevent yourself from becoming a thief.
Point taken.
Hello, Clockwork. Look at him just staring at us. Again, that's all of the cameo appearances of Clockwork we have now found. Oh, I don't know why I did that.
Murray should be good to go.
Great! Time to inflict my fists on that track!
Again, literally just breaking those traps.
Forget it, Sharks! The Murray's not on the menu!
He certainly is not on the menu.
I should take those cannons out first! Concentrate on the target!
Again, you can see the mater there. Try not to overload it. There you go. We did it though. That dance he's doing, though.
You should have a direct path at this point. We need to move fast after all this commotion. You get to the Tiger, and I'll find Murray around out of these caverns. Sly, that ship looks very unstable.
Wow, those bombs. Which I should be able to just, you know, I think you're
Sly, that ship
really
looks
meant
very
to
unstable.
use this here. I'm very sure.
I think you better step on it, Sly. That ship is Sly. That thing is definitely sinking. Get moving.
So yeah, you gotta make it to the top before it starts to sink. There we go.
Man, this guy looks like Murray that time he won that burrito eating contest. That's a bad memory.
I couldn't ride in the van for months. Although this is reminding me more of the time when Murray was brainwashed by the Contessa. However, this machine is using some kind of music to adjust his brainwaves and control his behavior. It's fascinating. In a completely obscene bad guy kind of way, of course.
Well, I wouldn't mind having one of these to control Murray's appetite.
According to my readings, it's too risky to just disconnect him. He might never come out of the trance. I need you to examine the device so I can hack it and shut it off. Just like time for me to open up a can of foot basket.
Just don't get too close to the machine, though, because Sly doesn't need to end up getting into that kind of state either.
Speeder's laser loop would work perfectly on that switch.
Right, most definitely not need to get hit there.
The bigger they are, the harder they pull.
Yeah, I don't have the data key. Gonna get the data key. There you go.
This ought to do the trick.
That's David. Who are you?
Relax, pal. I'm a friend of Salim's.
Ah, Salim. Did he give you anything for me? Like for the money he owes me for betting on the camel races?
Sorry. You'll have to take that up with him.
I most certainly will.
Again, that would be interesting to see. Oh, I mean, of course we see, like, horses with races, or races with horses, but camel races? That would be very interesting to actually see how that would even work. Camel races. Yeah, I would say that camels are probably not the fastest kind of things, though. Right. They're not the fastest, I wouldn't say. But yes, we got another mask in this area. and in this job, and definitely one of my other favorites, just because of when doing the whole rock and roll music in Miss Decibel's office, and yeah, Miss Decibel was just trying to drain out the music, and Salim is just not liking the music either. Because he says he doesn't care for rocks or roll either. But of course, Salim just doesn't understand the rock and roll though. Since, you know, it was not invented on his time. Rock and roll wasn't a thing in his time.
I disabled the security system in the village, but Miss Decibel has retreated to her private office above the library. We need to get in there so we can plant a bug and find out what's going on. However, my schematics show the building is heavily secured, and it appears only someone with your climbing ability can gain access.
I do not understand. How will putting an insect in there tell us anything? At most, it will just annoy her.
No, not that kind of bug. This is a small device that can transmit sound, so we can listen to her conversations.
Oh, does it also bite?
Look, don't worry about
Does
the
it
bug.
also bite?
Right now, I need you to find a way into that study so you can let me in. I'll take over from there.
All right, Bentley. I will find a way inside while you play with your bug.
While you just play with your bug, I'll find a way in for you. Open the window. Really cool office, I would say, though, that Miss Decibel does have.
Okay, Salim, I need you to plant that bug in Miss Decibel's office, but first we need to get her out of there. I've reprogrammed those transmitters she was using on your friends with some new music. Once you place them around the room and I activate them, she's gonna come running.
How do you know this?
Because she happens to be a music snob, and I'm about to give her a dose of something.
How does he not even hear down talking,
Good
though?
old rock and roll.
I do not care for rocks and rolling either.
No, it's... Never mind.
Yeah.
Just get those transmitters in place.
It wouldn't really make any difference on trying to explain to Salim what rock and roll is.
This place is a new librarian. All this climbing is going to turn her into a monkey.
Yeah, here's where another mask, or yeah, the other mask is.
These chains would not hold a meerkat.
Good job, Salim. 1 down, 2 to go.
Here we go. 56 out of 60. Look at this floating paper, though. Floating all over the place. Yeah, the paper floating.
What is that racket? She calls that music? This chain breaks so easily. Maybe I need to go on the side.
All right, just one more transmitter.
Yes, there is always one more thing, is there not?
Yeah, I'm definitely curious of how Sia's not able to hear Salim and Bentley talking, though.
climbing. Why not sleeping?
'Cause I feel like that would be too easy. Sleeping as your skill would be way too easy.
Perfect, Salim. I'll take it from here.
There. I hope you are happy. Please, just tell me there are no snakes involved.
Once I activate those transmitters with my darts, Miss Decibel will be dancing to a different tune.
Yeah, definitely gonna be listening to a different tune here.
Ready for action.
And again, I like what he did to the whole picture of Penelope, though. Just drawing a mustache and some horns on the picture of Penelope.
Bingo! Right on target.
I mean, that actually does fit, though. Considering what she became.
Scorpions, get back, you pests! Transmitter's in that corner, but it's blocked. I need to find a spot where I can see it. Yes, a direct hit.
Now you just gotta get the one across to where Miss Decibel is. Just after I fall into the hole. Like, I knew that hole was there, but I still ended up falling into it. Yeah, I still end up falling into the hole anyway.
I can hear something scurrying around.
No, you didn't, Miss Decibel. No, you didn't.
I'm so choppy lately. I need a cup of tea.
Yeah, don't worry, Miss Decibel. You didn't hear anything.
Cyril? Cyril? Is that you?
Yes, he's wondering if her boyfriend is down here.
My ears must be playing tricks on me. I know you're there, whoever you are.
I can't believe that actually didn't break it. I thought it was gonna be good enough to break it there.
It wasn't a mouse.
See, that should really get it there.
Now what was that?
Getting it snutting.
It must be this creepy old building.
I better be careful. Decibel is right there.
I definitely heard something.
No, you did not.
That wretched Cooper gang is fraying my nerves.
Yeah, no worry, Miss Decibel.
Steady, Bentley. I need to get to that corner shelf to have a clear shot at that transmitter.
There you go.
Nailed it! Time to turn up the volume. All right, now I just have to activate those transmitters and get this party started.
There you go. Turn on that rock and roll. Rock and roll? That's exactly what it is, Miss Decibel.
Okay, Salim, shake
slam that bug.
Is it that bad, Miss Decibel? Like, is it really that bad?
She's making the ground shake like an earthquake. I know that was right. Otherwise, I would be flattened like pita bread. Great work. Still never guessed there's a bug in that statue of her boyfriend.
Okay, so leave the bug strike. That's fast.
I like what he did place the bug on, though. Placed the bug on a statue of Cyril, right? All right, here we go. Carmelita, it's your time to shine now. It's her time to shine with her belly dancing to distract those apes. That's definitely still my personal favorite of the two, you know, dancing minigame. I guess you could say minigames. I don't know exactly what you would call it, but yeah, this one was also kind of another tricky one to do when it came to the trophy. Completing that whole Carmelita belly dancing challenge job without messing up a single time. You know, getting all the buttons, not messing up once. It was also kind of another tricky one to get. It took me a bit of tries to do. It's definitely not an easy one. Just like the whole one with Bob.
Okay, thanks to our bug in Miss Decibel's office, we now have all the information we need. It appears she has been producing counterfeit documents for Le Paradox, creating a false family history that will make him an esteemed member of royalty in the present day. I've managed to inspect some of the documentation, and believe me, if we allow him to get away with this, his wealth and power will make him untouchable. I believe he is planning this to be his last and greatest caper. The key to stopping him begins with us getting through that security door of the lamp shop. I haven't been able to discover what's behind it, but we know that's where Decibel will deliver the papers to Le Paradox. However, since we don't want to announce our presence, we need a diversion for the guards. So I've taken the liberty of fashioning an outfit for Carmelita who will use it to lure the guards away from their posts.
By performing
a belly dance.
What?
Possibly your best plan ever, Bentley.
Yeah, so I agree that is his best plan ever.
You're the only one who can pull this off.
Bentley, I can do it.
I am not getting into that outfit.
I realize it's a bit revealing, but think of it as
I mean, ain't she, what's he's wearing?
I'm positive the Murray could squeeze into that thing.
Hey, Carmelita, you should model that outfit for us to make sure it fits.
Shut up, Ringtail. I'm only doing this for the team.
Listen, silk is very elastic.
All right, let's move out. We don't have any time to wait.
I mean, I'm just saying, ain't what she wears in the fourth game already a bit revealing? I'm not gonna lie. I mean, people do actually mention this when it comes to the Sly Cooper games, but some people actually do say, like, every game, from the first game to 2 to 3 to 4, her appearance is a bit more revealing of what she actually wears. I mean, that's just what I'm saying. The more you think about it, each appearance that she has, she wears stuff that's a lot more revealing.
Okay, Carmelita, we need you to distract those guards and get them away from that door.
Yeah, bust a move, Carmelita.
How about I bust your face, Cooper?
So yeah, what she's wearing right now, it's not much as revealing as what she would normally wear in the fourth game. I'm just saying.
Hey, you big apes! Yoo-hoo! Over here, you dumb knuckle draggers!
Just slap the other guy in the face. That always still gets me, though. But thankfully, I don't have to worry about missing a button, since, you know, we've already got the Platinum Trophy. So, we're okay to mess up here. But yeah, of the two, I definitely would say Carmelita's is definitely my favorite of the two dancing ones. Especially since it zooms in when you're shaking the controller, though. Like, they knew what they were doing. Sanzaru knew exactly what they were doing. In their minds, they knew what they were doing. Especially with Carmelita.
Never know about this.
You just know it. And that's what I love about this. And just how the apes are even saying "Psych it," as well. You hear the ape guards saying "Psych it," to Carmelita. Yeah, they're even saying "Shake it" to Carmelita when she's dancing.
Someday I will get Bentley back for this.
Doing very good right now, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Come on. How many Koopa gang members does it take to open a door?
I think we just did it without messing up a single time. Yep, we just did. That's exactly what you need to do to get the trophy. And I love the trophy name, called Hubba Hubba. That's the name of the trophy. I love that. They knew in their minds what they were doing with the name, too.
I am thinking I should go no further. I have passed my greatest wisdom on them. The last of my friends are now retired. And I have had enough snakes and scorpions and climbing for 3 lifetimes. Besides, I was thinking someone should watch over Carmelita to make sure she's safe.
All right, Salim. We couldn't have made it this far without you. But I think we can handle it from here. You definitely earned your retirement. Go enjoy it. And the belly dancing.
Mm-hmm.
I will.
Especially the belly dancing, go enjoy.
Whoa!
This is definitely more than I was expecting. An underground docking station for La Paradox's flip. No wonder we haven't seen that thing floating around.
So, what's our next move, Bentley?
Well, first we need something to distract those guards, so I can get to that control room. I whipped up a surprise for Miss Decimal with the leftover material from Carmelita's outfit, but I think it might work better here.
Finally! Just point me in the direction of the changing room and... What the?
Oh, Murray.
Perfect. I can use the security cameras to guide the RC car.
Yeah, oh, Murray. He's just saying, just point me into the direction to the changing room. Like thinking he was gonna get in another disguise or something.
Where'd you go? Come back here.
I just need to stay ahead of these guys.
All these clocks around, too. Yeah, all those clocks that are around in the area.
Even the best have security? Morpheus too? This is ridiculous.
Like, what kind of place is that exactly that has so many clocks? It reminds me, it would remind me, like, of an area that Entropy would have, right? Entropy on Crash would have. Just saying all those trophies. Or, just saying all those clocks, I mean. Reminds me a bit of Entropy. And really, Miss Decibel's fight also kind of reminds me of Entropy as well. Especially when you're having to slow down time in order to get to Miss Decibel and even, you know, having to avoid some of her different attacks. Definitely reminds me a lot of Entropy. Yep, it's right over this way.
There it is. Time to shut it down. Stay on target, Bentley. Stay on. That's goodbye power supply.
There you go.
All right, the coast is clear to the control room. Time to show this security set.
And of course, there's another mask. And when it comes to fighting Miss Decibel, there's another mask. And maybe the last mask, since, you know, we already got the one in the arcade machine on this episode. So yeah, this should be the last mask in the 40 Thieves we need to get. Wow. I didn't even press the button when needed to. And it was kind of my fault, though. And fall off the arena again. Fall off the area again. Yeah, just fall off the arena again. There you go.
Overriding security, power grid rerouting, accessing laser network, PC load letter shutdown in 3, 2, 1, yes.
Bentley, what just happened?
I'm not sure. I have must have tripped some kind of fail-safe backup. Hold on a sec.
can't wait on Bentley. We won't get past the security cannons, and those rat troopers look serious.
Just throw these.
Circle button to stop and pick up things.
Just throw the enemy, the guards, into the lasers.
Here's a machine! Eat that, cannon thingy!
Big guy? Great, Murray. Keep it up.
There you go.
Sweet destruction!
Ah, the three musketeers. One step behind as usual. May you never change.
And may you always stay downwind.
Ah, Cooper. You're so pathetic.
I can always hear N-Gen, since it's the same guy who played N-Gen on Tag Team Racing, Titans, and Mind of a Mutant.
Bonjour, my last friend.
And of course,
What took you so long?
the guy who voiced Le Paradox and N-Gen on those three Crash games also voiced El Jefe
Oh,
on here.
Celine!
Hello, Cyril. I found this filthy little scoundrel unconscious outside.
Actually, he's yesterday's trash. Precisely why I threw him away.
But I don't understand. I thought you were after him.
You're right. You don't understand. I don't care about that old bag of bones. Just his cane. Which, as you can see, I already have.
Uh-oh.
Double drat.
Well, good. Then our deal is complete. I'm coming aboard. Hold that blimp.
So sorry, Chevy. But with Monsieur Cooper here, I am afraid the schedule has changed, and I must make my exit now. I cannot risk that flea-bitten rat ruining my plans.
Wait! Cyril, wait for me!
He's got the cane!
He's got the documents! Sly, if they return to the present and the Paradox establishes a royal ancestry for himself, all of our futures are in peril! You've got to stop them!
How's Celine?
I tried to stop him. He'll be fine, Sly. Right now, you've got to stop that pachyderm!
I'm on, like steak on a skunk.
Let's go.
Cooper, how do you like my new toy?
Let's go.
The face is just
This
as
is
ugly,
your
but
fault,
at least it doesn't
Cooper.
smell.
Let's go, Miss Decibel. Again, her fight is very interesting too. And again, a lot of the different parts remind me a lot of N-Trophy.
I will orchestrate your demise!
Especially, again, having to slow down time here. Like you would with N-Trophy's fight on Crash.
This is your funeral, boss!
Just slap her in the trunk.
Try dancing to this!
Time to face the music, Cooper!
Be careful with these electric things too. Like that. Again, that's why you have to slow down time.
Those energy cores are deadly, Fly.
That's why you have to slow down time here.
You'll never make it, Cooper! Get it! Squash that piss like a kite!
This is your funeral, boss!
I am something beautiful! add it to my collection.
Here's where the mask is, over here.
Come face me, and I can deliver it personally.
I can hardly wait to get my hands on your cane too, Cooper.
Yeah, there's where the mask
Come on,
is.
pal.
So yeah, let me just see. That should be, yep. That's everything in this episode. Besides, obviously, defeating Miss Decibel.
Blimp takes too long to warm up. Would you not hurry this up a bit, my dear?
This is your funeral, Bart.
Yeah, I used the sword, too, to smack her.
Can't they just accept it gracefully? No matter. Once I get back to Paris, it'll all be in for a nasty surprise.
Him choking on himself. Or choking himself. Yeah, better watch out, Cyril.
It's like watching wine age. Why can't they just fall and save me the trouble?
Now why won't you leave us alone? You little flea bag! I'll squash you like a hairy bug!
Defeat is inevitable, Cooper.
Let's see you do it, Miss Decibel.
You're finished, Cooper.
Why, it looks like he's going to charge. Use her charge to take out those
Boom!
Oh, this is unbelievable. Are you a complete idiot?
Yeah, just get her electrocuted. Just electrocute her.
Destroy that raccoon.
Look out, Spike! He's charging!
Exterminate the rat.
That's gotta sting.
It's right in front of you.
Yeah, gotta sting for Miss Decibel. Her getting electrocuted.
Squash him. Get that pathetic pest. Squash him.
Right, those towers are electrified! Use them!
And there you go. Take that, Miss Decibel.
It seems this game is finished. How boring.
Yeah, he's just gonna leave.
Cyril, open the hatch. Let me in.
I don't think so. You see, we have already reached maximum weight capacity. Perhaps due to my beautiful new guest.
Carmelita!
Keep your paws off me, you noxious windbag! But we had a deal! I made you the documents, and you promised me the lost masterpieces! Mozart, Beethoven, romantic nights on the Riviera!
Yes. Well, thank you so much for my papers, but it wouldn't have worked out between us. I'm just not into big noses, and as for your music, how can I put this? It stinks worse than I do!
Why, you clever backstabbing, cold-timing
Saying about her music stinks than he does. And he's a skunk. You know that skunks do stink, though,
Don't even think about trying it.
of their smell.
Otherwise, we're going to find out if your girlfriend can fly. I don't see any wings, do you?
Touch me again and I'll break both your arms! Sly!
Don't worry, Carmelita. This
I mean,
isn't-
during the boss fight with Le Paradox, he does say,
I believe there is
Sly does say, you'll be lucky if I only break your neck to Le Paradox.
She has sung.
Like, yeah.
Au revoir, say, Cooper.
He just says that to Le Paradox that you'll be lucky if I only break your neck.
Oh, well, c'est la vie.
Put that cork into Miss Decibel's trunk.
We may have stopped Miss Decibel, but it meant absolutely nothing. We were on the ropes. Le Paradox had beaten us every step of the way, and he held all the cards. Carmelita, my ancestors' canes, and now his fake pedigree. I couldn't remember a time since we teamed up that we felt so defeated. And talking to Dimitri didn't help. He was freaked out and yelling about having to boogie down in Skunktown. So as usual, his words made little sense. But the message was clear. We had to get back home fast. We may have been down, but we definitely weren't out. There was too much riding on this. The lives of everyone we cared about, not to mention the very future of our existence. No matter how, we would make things right. So as we roared back through time to Paris, I knew we were in for the fight of our lives.
But yeah, Le Paradox and Clockwork have to be two of my absolute favorite Sly villains, though. They're both two of my favorite Sly villains, and they have something in common, though. Them having history with the Cooper clan, right?
We finally made it home to Paris.
If you think about
Only to
it.
find a place we hardly recognized. It was obvious Le Paradox was now in control, since his face covered the city like a bad rash. The only positive was that Bentley was able to dig up a lot of dirt, including the fact that Le Paradox was from a family of thieves himself. And then we made a major discovery. I knew that my dad's heist of the world's largest diamond had made him a legendary thief, but what I never knew was that Le Paradox's father had planned to steal it first, and frame my dad for the crime. Only he was a little too slow, and got himself caught instead. With his father gone, Le Paradox had no one to teach him the family business, and after a string of failed jobs, he wound up in prison too. It was here, ironically, that he finally got his criminal education. After his release, Le Paradox maintained the appearance of a law-abiding citizen. In reality, he used his prison contacts to form his own syndicate and began masterminding heists worldwide. These days, he traveled the globe as a billionaire art collector, while his real business was the trafficking of priceless stolen treasures. Clearly, he blamed the Coopers for his family's past misfortunes, and his plan was to wipe us out completely. I had to find a way to stop him, but first, I had to rescue Carmelita.
But again, very similar that they are to each other. Because, again, just the whole fact that, you know, Clockwork stayed alive for so many years on his hate towards the Cooper gang, or the Cooper family, right? His hate was towards the Cooper clan that made him stay alive for so many years. And here we see Le Paradox again blaming the Coopers, you know, the Cooper family for the misfortunes and for what happened to his father as well. And they're both also wanting to prove a point as well. You know, Le Paradox, or Clockwork, saying that without the Thievius Rhacodus, right, taking the Thievius Rhacodus just to show the world that they are nothing without the Thievius Rhacodus. And Clockwork, or Le Paradox, taking the Canes just to show of how great of a thief that he is. So yeah, they're both characters that trying to prove a point. Try to prove something. So yeah, it's actually pretty good that we're actually able to do the whole arcade now, because really I thought we were going to have to complete the episode first, but no, we're actually able to do the arcade first to get the mask here. And then the last mask, the last few masks will be in the actual episode itself, leading up to Le Paradox. And then that'll be 100% completed. My second time 100%ing Sly 4. Gotta watch for a portal also. I do know.
Alright, item been acquired.
Gonna have to watch for a portal to go into in order to get to the area we need for the whole mask. Well, not this area in particular, I guess I should say. I'm pretty sure it wasn't this one where we don't need to find a portal. I was thinking about this here. Yeah, so, yeah, I was thinking of the other ones. Now we have the whole rolling one here. And this is where we would need to get the mask. And again, thankfully once we collect it, we can just exit out of this and get back to the hideout. Because once you collect the mask, it saves. So you can just leave wherever you're getting the mask and go back to like the hideout or something. Daggone it. We're gonna have to redo that whole thing again. just because I fell. We're gonna have to redo this whole thing with Bentley first before we go back to that. Since you know he can't die.
Alright, I been acquired.
Doing a bit better here, I could say. And also, I feel like another trophy that was kind of hard, was a bit challenging, was getting the high score on every arcade machine in all of the hideouts. Yeah, having to get the high score on all of the hideouts and all of the episodes. That definitely did take me a bit to do too. Take me some time to do. There's also another one where, when it came to that whole area in particular, where that whole arcade minigame or game with what we just did with Bentley, you have to complete it without leveling up once. That wasn't actually that bad. In particular, yeah, that wasn't that bad. Yeah, just be easy. Be easy here. To not fall off. It's like the old saying, slow and steady wins the race, as some people would say. Slow and steady wins the race. So that's what we just got to do here. You just gotta take it slow there. And then there it is. There we go. Just need 2 more masks. And like I said, we can now return to the hideout, since we've now gotten the mask there. Again, just need 2 masks now. Because if we look, so you just need 2 masks here, and I know exactly where they are, so yeah, all of the other episodes have been completed. Just need 2 more things here. Well, we didn't really get all of the, you know, the gadgets and stuff. But besides that, of course, everything else is pretty much completed. But yeah, it's fine with the whole gadgets thing. Again, I'm pretty sure when it comes to, you know, the whole 100% ending, which is basically, you know, Sly trapped in ancient Egypt, where it shows where he ended up. That's the 100% ending. And you have to just get all the bottles, all of the saves, all of the treasures, all of the masks, and of course all the trophies.
Outside the museum. I can't pinpoint Carmelita's exact position, but I believe she's being held somewhere near the loading bay. Sly, there appears to be a utility hatch on the blimp's underside that will get you inside. You can use one of the mooring lines to reach it. Once you're in, try to gather as much information as you can. But remember, we'll be right behind you, so don't do anything rash. Murray, I need you to get the van ready. We're gonna need backup for this one. So first, you and I are going on a little recruiting trip. Then we'll rendezvous with Sly inside the blimp and figure out our next move. Okay, I realize it's not the most elaborate plan, but it's the best we've got. So everybody watch your backs, and let's go take that skunk down, once and for all.
Okay, Bentley, I'm in. I can see Carmelita.
Just hold on, Sly. We're almost there. You know it's a setup.
I know, pal, but I don't have a choice. Just get here as fast as you can.
Yeah, he doesn't care that it's a setup.
Carmelita!
Sly, no!
Two rats in one trap. I knew you could not resist, Cooper. You are so predictable.
Oh yeah? Well, how's this for a prediction? I'm gonna kick that stripe right off your tail.
Yes, yes, and now comes the big friend from the little man. As I said, predictable.
Let us out! You afraid of a fair fight, coward?
No, I don't think so. I have something special planned for you too. It is, how do you say, a going away party.
Okay, listen up. You all know why you're here. We have to find your canes and get you back where you belong now. If we don't, we'll never be able to repair the damage La Paradox has done.
What about Sly?
He's on his own for now, Murray, but I'm sure he'll be fine. It's Sly. Ryuichi, you're up first. My readings show your cane is somewhere in this room.
Again, what I love about this episode is, but besides the whole fight with La Paradox, is that, again, we're able to play as all of the ancestors to be able to retrieve their canes. I absolutely love. And again, just how we're able to use Murray, too, to be able to take them out.
What does it all mean, Charlie?
Murray, it means we're about to crash. No time for a break, guys. We have to keep moving. There's Bob's cave. Looks like this one is all you, Ryuichi.
It is my pleasure, my most hairy ancestor.
My most hairy ancestor. So yeah, mask over here. Go over to this corner. I don't know why I just hit that. But now we just need one more, and it's in Tennessee's section. Tennessee Kid Cooper's section.
Okay, the Paradox is gearing up for something. We need to hurry. Keep moving, Ryuichi.
There you go.
Great. Wait, Ryuichi, I'm picking up an energy field shift centered on you.
Yes, I sense it is my time to go. It has been an honor meeting all of you. Sayonara.
It's working! The temporal abnormality is correcting itself. Bob, we need you to get Salim's cave.
Bob to get Salim's cane. You can do it, Bob.
What can we do, Bentley?
We can help the ancestors get their caves, Murray, as fast as we can. Don't slow down, Bob.
Yeah, just get hit there. Just get hit there. It's all fine.
The ancestors get their caves, Murray.
It's all fine.
Don't slow down, Bob.
Security, I want this ship secured now. There will be no cheese ration for a month.
Dimensional capacitor calibrated. Starting power to range. Tempest system operating at negative capability. Synchronizing temporal.
There we go. Salim's cane.
Outstanding, Bob. Looks like you're heading home now. Watch out for those penguins. This is going well, but we're not out of the woods yet. We have to keep pushing.
Alright, Salim.
Salim, you're the only one who can reach Dallas Cave.
Forsooth, I would entrust this to no other.
Again with the climbing?
Yes, more climbing, Salim.
Get going, Salim. We've got some planning to do.
Engineering, get me more power. I need to move up the schedule.
What are you up to, Paradox? Salim, no time for napping. We need to step it up.
Why don't you come find me, Cooper? So we can eliminate you with purpose.
Alright, there's Gallup's cane.
Cave. You definitely earned your retirement.
I salute your excellence, Sir Salim.
All right. Now that we got Mr. Cranky Pants home safely, we need to press on. Gallup, we need your skills to get Tennessee's cave.
Verily shall it be in thine command, hence and forthwith. You talk funnier than a two-headed jackalope, but thanks, amigo.
Again, can y'all can just see why I love this section here. Or this whole episode, definitely one of my favorites. Being able to play as all of the ancestors to retrieve their canes, and of course the whole fight with the Paradox, I really love too.
Doesn't sound good. We need to get to the bridge. Sir Gallup, time is definitely of the essence.
Forsooth, shall I venture forward?
Warning. Linear engines performing at 0 reliability.
What are those beasts in on the engine? This is unacceptable.
There you go.
Truly remarkable, Gallup. This looks like farewell.
Indeed. Once more unto the breach go I. Fare thee well, you all.
More vermin dead ahead. You're getting close, guys.
Here's the area where the last mask is.
Tennessee, this looks like a job for you.
Just what I was hoping for, Bentley. I've been itching to get in on the action, too.
Come on, kid, this is for all the marbles. Platforms must have a switch.
Oh,
somewhere.
went into Banaki-Com.
That's right. The kid is back in business.
And right up here. There we go. All masks collected. All masks collected. We have also gotten one of the coolest weapons, I can just say, in Sly Cooper. And again, y'all have told me that it's a reference to some other game that that Circle Punch made. Yeah, which is really cool, I would say.
Platforms appear to be on some kind of timer. You better move it.
This is more fun than square dancing with a donkey.
Hurry, Tennessee. It's all up to you now. Whoa! Pay attention, Tennessee. You need to figure out that block sequence.
Reckon I ought to break out the old crack shot here.
I mean, you don't have to use the crack
I
shot.
have the greatest shot ever.
Yeah, I messed up there. Yeah, I messed up there, so it's fine. Oh, hang on. There you go.
Looks like our goose ain't cooked yet.
Why did you persist? We have already lost.
There we go.
Nice shooting. Now let's find Sly.
Ah, alone at last. How cozy.
You want cozy? I'm going to throw you and all your friends into the same prison cell.
Ah, but no. It is the two of you of whom I am thinking. To be together. Forever. Just think of it as the most romantic coffin ever.
Don't count on it, Paradox. We've beaten all your other plans.
Ah, but not this time, I think. Look at this. My marvelous contraption. The time tunnel. Something else I had your little friend Penelope develop before her unfortunate failure. Is very much like the time machine, though, with one important difference. From here, I have the control over where you go. And it's programmed to send you and your Interpol shrew on an endless honeymoon. Free of charge. Bouncing through time for all eternity. That's if you survive the trip. But either way, I will never have to see your irritating faces again.
You think this thing can hold me? Just wait until I get out of here.
Why'd you do it, La Paradox? Why the ancestors? Why not just come after me? What's the deal?
The deal? The deal is you, Coopers. You destroyed my father, and you almost got me. But not quite. And when I rebuilt myself, I swore I would erase the Cooper name from history completely. And so today, my revenge will be complete. It is time now for you to go. Bon voyage!
Sly?
Cooper, you filthy vermin!
Ooh, wait! Cut that closer than a $10 shave. Reckon my time here's
Yeah, that was close for Tennessee. That was lucky for Tennessee.
Crush you!
Yeah, way to go, you idiot. That was the Paradox's fault for sure. That was the Paradox to blame himself for causing that.
Hey, Carmelita, and get off this thing.
We all need to leave right now. That maniac just tore a hole in time-space.
I need to finish this fight here and now for the whole Cooper clan. And I'm the only one who can glide out of here.
This whole blimp could disappear any second.
Right, so there's no time to argue. Just go.
Sly,
I know. Me too.
Let's go.
Come, Cooper. I will teach you to fight like a gentleman.
And how would you know?
Let's go, the Paradox.
I'm going to save that Cooper tongue for last. After I cut the rest of you to pieces. Your camera is beautiful.
Not as pitiful as that mustache.
Again, the whole fight with the Paradox. Definitely up there with Clockwork. I really love when it comes to also the main villains of Sly Cooper.
What the?
Hey, lucky friend, Cooper.
You'll be lucky if I only break your neck.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you'll be lucky if I only break your neck, La Paradox. Like, yeah, La Paradox will be lucky if Sly only breaks his neck.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Oh, looks like somebody just lost his temper. And that'll make it painless. Why don't you come over here and take it?
There is something wrong with this stupid sword.
Sly, do you read me? Get out of there, Sly!
Where is that little weasel?
I know it's difficult, Cooper, but try to keep up.
This thing is coming apart at the seams.
Don't fall, then I won't get the chance to kill you myself.
So, before we finish this, let me get one thing straight. You came after the Coopers because of what happened to your father?
No, you imbecile. I came after the Coopers to prove that the Paradox is the greatest thief who has ever lived. Is there any...
That's what Clockwork kind of wanted too.
If the Coopers were
He
truly...
he took the Thievius Raccoonus book just to prove to the world that Clockwork would be the greatest thief.
An idiot? You
So yeah, they have something similar to each other.
The
Paradox and Clockwork.
And blow your own cover. You exposed your operation because of your ego. No Cooper would have done that. And for the record, can you really say you stole the canes? Seems like your friends did all the real work.
Enjoy your words, Cooper, because they will be your last. I'm tired of this charade.
It's just not fun. Sure there is. It's right there on top of your head.
Ready to meet your doom? It's time to end this.
I agree. But I'm not the one who's going down.
These moves though.
Now, think of your blood pressure, Cyril.
Take that, La Paradox.
This is not right. My plan was perfect.
Sorry, pal. You just can't plan for a Cooper.
Just please help me.
Why should I?
I do not wish to die.
I guess you won't be doing any harm from a prison cell.
As I said,
So, you won't get away with this. I'll find you.
au contraire, Sly Cooper. I do not think we will meet again.
It's been a while since that night, but there's still no sign of Sly. Or that cursed blimp. The skunk could barely tread water. So by the time they picked him up, he was happy to see them. Word is he earned a special cell in solitary confinement, where the only thing he'll be collecting from now on is gray hair. Both Paris and the Thievius Raccoonus were back to normal, but that hardly made us feel any better. At first, we just waited, assuming Sly would show up the way he always did. But as the days stretched into weeks, we had to face the fact that he was truly lost. We've stopped talking about it all the time, but I know it's all we're thinking about, even if we show it in different ways. Murray seems like his usual cheerful self, but I can tell there's a new level of seriousness underneath it all. He's on the professional wrestling circuit now, and he's really been pushing himself. I know he's doing it to keep his fighting skills sharp. Like all of us, he wants to be ready for action the minute we locate Sly. Carmelita returned to Interpol, where she threw herself into her work, busting criminals at a record pace. She's been so busy, I haven't seen her for a while now. My sources tell me she's conducting her own investigation into Sly's whereabouts. Out of everyone, I think she took his disappearance the hardest, even if she never shows it. At least not in public. As for myself, I continue to search. Even using all my technology, I haven't found a clue.
The time machine is no help since we need to know where Sly was for that to work. I get discouraged sometimes, but I'll never give up. Because I know Sly's out there, and I know that wherever he is, we will find him. Real Lychee Cooper continued to refine his master ninja technique, as well as his sushi. And while his thefts were never detected, his sushi restaurant was recognized as the finest in Japan. El Jefe remains behind bars. He was transferred to a South American prison, where he now works rolling cigars. Unfortunately for him, there's no smoking allowed. Tennessee Kid Cooper recovered his gold and his place in history as the greatest outlaw of the Old West. His legend grew even bigger when he began stealing from crooked lawmen exclusively. Toothpick was arrested and became part of a chain gang working on the railroads. He eventually went deaf and faded into obscurity. Dave Van Cooper kept up his physical training and returned to his role as egg thief extraordinaire. Perhaps most importantly, he pioneered the use of his cane as a tool for thieving. The Grizz received a lengthy prison sentence and began a new career as a rap artist. In his spare time, he paints portraits of his fellow inmates. Sir Gallup Cooper returned to his heroic adventures and went on to form the Knights of the Cooper Order, a gallant group that stole from corrupt nobility. He also became a successful, if overly dramatic, actor. Penelope was sent to Europe's highest security prison, where she promptly escaped. She remains at large, and the police have no clue as to her whereabouts. Recently, however, I've been receiving mysterious postcards. Salim Al-Kupar finally retired from thieving and took a long nap. Then he dreamed up a lucrative new business. Parking his camel around town, he sold snacks to hungry customers. It was highly successful. After being locked up, Miss Decibel decided to make some changes. She had the horn removed from her trunk, enrolled in anger management classes, and began teaching music to other prisoners. With continued good behavior, she might get an early parole. Dimitri returned to his globe-trotting ways as a celebrity scuba diver, and even launched a new line of fashion wear. He's so successful, there's a new reality TV show chronicling his adventures. It's called Disco Diver.
The Paradox had all his assets seized, including his art collection, and everything was donated to the city of Paris. I'm told his cell was modified to be completely odor-proof. I suppose that's good for the guards, since he's going to be living there for a very long time.